Polygamy, or the practice of marrying more than one woman, is becoming rarity in most of the world. The Bedouin sector in Israel, however, is an exception. It's a conservative society, which lives according to Islamic law and local customary. Even though polygamy is illegal according to Israeli law, here, numbers are only increasing. In this society, a family's power is determined by the number of men who belong to it. Girls are considered a liability for a household, while boys are essential to provide for the family. We asked Bedouin residents of Tel Sheba what could drive one to marry another woman.
If your wife brings you 4 girls, you'll have to marry another. If you have 4, 5, 6 girls, you'll marry someone that can bring you a boy as support. It's also allowed by Sharia. Our rules are good, they're convenient to deal with.
But polygamy is also used as a tool to prevent social problems.
There are more women than men today. Most men are in prison or milling around. They can marry 2, 3, or 4 women. Isn't that better? It makes everyone happy.
Rawia Abu Rabi is a Palestinian Bedouin lawyer who researched family law regarding Muslim women. Her main focus was polygamy.
The first victim is the first wife because without her consent, usually, the husband is taking second wife, which is younger, to have more children. And that by itself perpetuates patriarchal norms as to the roles that women supposed to fulfill in society.
We've spoken to Sheikh Ibrahim Al-Asem, a supporter of polygamy. Al-Asem is married to 3 women and has no less than 26 children.
Polygamy is no shame. The opposite is true. This comes from Islamic tradition, and it has many advantages. You know, there are many women today. If each man takes 2, it prevents them from getting too old to marry, and it keeps their honor. These are some of the advantages of Islamic culture.
The state authority has a responsibility towards Bedouin women. They're citizens of the state. They shouldn't be excluded from the law.
The numbers reflect a worrying image of lack of enforcement. According to official statistics, 18% of Bedouin households are polygamist. However, Abu Rabia mentions real numbers are higher and are between 20 to 30%.
If this was documented by the state, I would be in prison for 6 months. This is according to the latest state law. God's rules allow us to have 1 to 4 women. It's part of our culture and religion, so as in Judaism. But the law prohibits this. The law allows us to have a girlfriend, but not another wife. So adultery is allowed, but not marriage according to the law.
When asked about state intervention, Abu Rabia explains it's almost non-existent. But when it does appear, she said, it's in order to prevent Palestinian women from Gaza and the West Bank from getting an Israeli citizenship. Polygamy is just one of several matters challenging the relations between Israel and its Bedouin citizens. Poverty and crime rates are extremely high in Bedouin society, and locals say the state does very little to enforce law or mend inequality in it. Solving all these problems depends on willingness of both sides, but the path to change still has a very long way to go.